Welcome to Fontana, California for round 3 of the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series Season 3. We are at the Auto Club Speedway for the third of 25 races in Season 6. On the pole is the 41 of Joseph Clark, and alongside is the 22 of Andrew Schwartz. Starting third is the 18 of Matthew McMurray. Fourth is the 45, Dylan Young, and rounding out your top 5 is Kyle Perry in the 00. So, after the first 2 races, there's only been 3 drivers that have finished in the top 10 in the first 2. Those are Zach Buchanan, who starts about mid-pack. There's the orange car right there. So it's been Zach Buchanan, John Worry, who starts right there in the Reese's Chevrolet, and T.O. Bain, who's the point leader. He starts in 10th. So that's all the pre-race news we have for you. So let's send you down for the command to fire the engines here at California.
Drivers, start your engines!
The cars fire up for 25 laps around this 2-mile speedway in Fontana, California. Sorry, we were hurting on the frames per second there. Okay, now they're rolling off just fine. There's Mitch Speed. He starts 41st. He's last in the standings. So not the greatest of starts for Mitch Speed. But here we go, coming through turns 3 and 4. Pace car will dive to the pits, and Joseph Clark's going to lead us to the green flag. And he's had a very good car in both of the first 2 races. He's led laps in both of the at Daytona and in round 2 at Atlanta. I believe he's led at Daytona. Here we go, coming down to take the green flag. Joseph Clark leads the 42 cars to the green flag, and we're racing from Auto Club. And we already are 3 wide for the lead heading into turn number 1. Cars fanning out 3-4 wide all the way through the pack. But it's Joseph Clark holding on to the lead with Kyle Perry making the move to the bottom of the track for second. The point leader, T.O. Bain, walked up the track a bit, and he's already going to fall from that 10th starting spot. Here comes Kyle Perry entering turn 3. He's had a best finish of 14th at Daytona so far this year. Coming out of 4. Wow, T.O. Bain really fell back on lap 1. And we got 3 wide for the lead, and Joseph Clark's going to lead the first lap. They always seem to stack up in turn 1 when they wreck. And oh, Joseph Clark goes up the track. He's going to lose about 6 positions. He falls all the way back. And now Stephen Dillon is your new leader, with Garrett Jones following close behind. Through 3 and 4 they go. Garrett Jones trying to mount a charge on the inside. And it looks like it's going to be Stephen Dillon leading this lap. No, I think Garrett Jones edged him. Oh, it was Stephen Dillon. Oh, we got a crash in the back, and that was Greg Jones into 16. Oh, Stephen Dillon goes up, almost gets into Richard Johnson. Down the backstretch they go. Caution zone, we got more trouble. That was Joseph Bryant. Oh, hard into the inside wall goes the 84. Slipping and sliding, Mitch Speed started 41st. He's last in the standings and almost wrecked it in 3 and 4. Now it looks like Garrett Jones is going to lead this lap. Gets it by just a few inches. So Garrett Jones wins the race back to the line. Oh, Jordan Napolito, the Daytona 500 winner, is involved in this crash. Joseph Bryant, Greg Jones, Sean Henley, Phil Jones, Jeffrey Finge. I think John Worry might have gotten some damage. Looks like he got some back end damage. So we got the first caution of the race here at Auto Club. Let's get a replay. Alright, looks like Greg Jones is on probation right now, and he comes up in front of the 88. Carter Kozlowski with a great wreck avoidance. 40th in the standing, so good for him to get through that. Phil Jones gets involved. Oh, that's where Jordan Napolito got his damage. He hit pretty hard into that outside wall. I don't think he's going to be done for the day, but it's definitely going to hurt him. And then Sean Henley got into him as well. And And then there was contact up here, and that's what sent the 07 around, that being Jeffrey Finge. And then, yeah, we're going to miss the 84, Joseph Bryant hitting the wall, so let's get a replay of that. Sixth in points entering this race, makes contact with Kurt Kozlowski. Kurt swings to the bottom to try to get Bryant off of him, and that turns the 84 hard into the wall, and he's lucky he didn't spin just a little further, because that probably would have been a little bit of a harder hit. And there's Bryant spinning through the grass, and then Mitch Speed. Let's see if we can get a replay. If we don't, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, he just got way too low in the center of 3 and 4, got to the apron and almost spun that car out. He didn't wreck it though, so let's get you back to the restart. Well, after the first caution of the day, nobody has retired from this race. A few drivers do have some damage that is going to set them back a bit. Jordan Apolito right now is last, but he's third in the standings after winning the Daytona 500, so if he can rebound, this could still be a pretty good day for him. So restarting on point is going to be Garrett Jones. Second is Drew Austin. Third, Zach Buchanan. Fourth, Jordan Balkin. And fifth is Dylan Young. Restarting sixth, Matthew McMurray. Seventh, Richard Johnson. Eighth, Kurt Kozlowski. Ninth, Stephen Dillon. And rounding out your top 10 is Kyle Perry in the 00, a rookie. 11th, Chris Summers. 12th, Michael Shelton. 13th, Eric Burton. 14th, CJ Sorensen. And 15th is Jack Richards in the 19. So let's get you back to the front of the field where Garrett Jones is going to lead the field back to the green, and there's Zach Buchanan in behind him. If you can remember back to Atlanta last time we were racing, Zach Buchanan got into Garrett Jones coming out of turn 4, sent him into the outside wall, and that was a mighty hard hit for Garrett Jones. Luckily was able to walk away and still salvage a decent finish. He ended up finishing in the 18th position. Here we go, coming back to the green flag. Garrett Jones leads, and we're back racing from Auto Club. Drew Austin in the 83. Right now sitting 11th in points after the first 2 races. So still anything can happen because the entire, from first to last in points is still only 60 points, which is a little bit over a race. Because you can make up, now you can make up 46 points in one race, because the maximum amount of points you can get is 47. And Garrett Jones walks way up the racetrack, and here comes Zach Buchanan on the inside. Can he edge out Drew Austin and get that extra bonus point? No, he will not. Drew Austin is now going to be scored with a bonus point here at Auto Club, heading into turn number 1, 3 wide. Now Dylan Young is going to take the lead in the number 45. Four wide heading into turn 3 on the inside. That's Kyle Perry. Richard Johnson gets a run coming out of the corner. And Richard Johnson is going to lead this lap from Kyle Perry. Ranging from 3 to 4 wide in turn 1, and now Kyle Perry's going to take the lead. But Michael Shelton, another rookie, is going to go to the bottom, and they're starting to spread out for the wreck. I thought they wrecked there for a second, but they didn't. Coming out of turn 4, looks like it's going to be Michael Shelton leading this lap. And I think he just barely edged out the 00, and he led that lap. 211 miles an hour going into the turn, and Dylan Young gets turned hard into the outside wall. Vicious crash by Dylan Young in turn 1, but we're going to race back to the start-finish line. Now to the bottom of the track goes Jack Richards, but Eric Burton's on the inside of him trying to take it away and get that bonus point. All the way to the bottom, and it looks like it's going to be Eric Burton taking the lead away. No, I think it might have been the 25 of Michael Shelton, and he got it. So second caution of the race, and there's Jordan Ippolito. Dylan Young and Cole Freilich were mainly the two cars involved in this the second wreck of the day. So let's get you a replay. All right, here is Cole Freilich heading into turn number 1. Looks like, Zach Buchanan just got into Dylan Young, hooked him into Freilich and sent him hard into the outside wall. And Freilich is definitely going to be done for the day. He's finished 38th and 14th in the first 2 races, so not necessarily a great start. And now with this wreck, definitely going to hurt him a bit more. There's Dylan Young. And Jordan Ippolito was just that far back. He didn't get involved in the crash at all. So caution has come out for the second time today here on lap 11. Let's get you back to the restart. Dylan Young and Cole Freilich are retired from the race. That's the bad news, but the good news is they have been checked and released from the infield care center. Good to know they're okay after a very vicious crash down here in turns 1 and 2. As we're getting set to go back racing here on, I believe, lap 16. Yeah, lap 16. We're going to restart with 10 laps remaining with Michael Shelton out front, with Eric Burton second, Stephen Dillon third, Jack Richards fourth, and Jordan Balkin in the 5th position. Chris Summers in 6th, Matthew McMurray 7th, Richard Johnson 8th, Garrett Jones 9th, and 10th is Devin Hargett, a rookie. 11th, Kyle Perry. 12th, Joseph Clark. 13th, Drew Austin. 14th, the point leader, T.O. Bain. And 15th, last in the standings, is Mitch Speed. So let's get you back to the front where we are getting set to go back racing. There's Jordan Ippolito running last after getting involved in the first crash. Rolling through turns 3 and 4. Another fact about this season is that in the first 2 races we have had first-time winners. Now, if any of the top 5 were to win this race, no, sorry, only the top 2, because Stephen Dillon has won many races. He's won 5. That is second on the all-time win list. Coming out of turn number 4, Michael Shelton and Eric Burton are going to lead the field back to the green flag, and we're racing again at Auto Club. 10 laps to go at the 2-mile oval. Heading off into turn number 1, look at Richard Johnson make a move to the inside. Eric Burton dives to the bottom, trying to take position away from Michael Shelton. And now Eric Burton's going to go for the lead on the back straightaway. Stephen Dillon trying to take that away, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it until the front stretch. He's going to make the move here in 3 and 4, trying to take the lead away. Now, if you can take the lead at Auto Club, you're probably going to be able to run away if everybody behind gets to battling, because when they battle at this track, let me tell you, they battle hard. And Eric Burton, this is his first lap led in this race. Stephen Dillon has also led one lap. Oh no, 5 wide. Matthew McMurray, oh man. Coming into turn 3. Here comes the 38 of Jordan Balkin, trying to take the lead away for the first time. Comes out of turn number 4. It's going to be close at the line, and Jordan Balkin's going to lead his first lap of this race. A lot of different leaders. Sorry if I'm silent for a little bit. I'm writing down these leaders to add points to that. Oh, up the track went Summers in turn 1. He's going to fall back a bunch. Richard Johnson makes the look to the bottom of the track. Here comes T.O. Bain, the point leader, starting to close in. Eric Burton slipping back as he led just 2 laps ago. Jordan Balkin is going to lead back-to-back laps. That's the first time anybody's done that under green. The only drivers to lead more than 1 lap are Garrett Jones and Michael Shelton. But now Jordan Balkin adds his name to that list. But Richard Johnson pressuring him on the inside of the track. That's going to be a close battle entering 3, but it looks like the fight is going to be won by Richard Johnson, the rookie in the number 12 car. This time by, it's going to be 6 laps to go. If they're going to wreck, they better do it quick, because I don't want this race to end under caution. We haven't had a race end under caution in the first 2. Richard Johnson now leads. Oh, trouble! Around goes Joseph Clark in the 41. The pole sitters around in turn 1. Garrett Jones almost got turned around by Dion Petty. Here comes Zach Buchanan on the inside of the track. Oh, wait. Richard Johnson, that was the second lap led when he led that last time around. Zach Buchanan coming on the inside. We're going to go back green, probably with a one-lap dash, and Richard Johnson leads the field back to the start-finish line. That could put him in position to be the most laps in this race. Oh, Stephen Dillon is in trouble. Oh, T.O. Bain, the point leader, is in this. Greg Jones, as long as he didn't cause this, he's not going to be suspended. And Joseph Clark, I think Jordan Polito is just still off the pace a lot. Joseph Bryant might have got a piece of that as well. But I think he's just off pace too, so yep. Let's get you a replay of what happened. Oh, Kurt Kozlowski. Didn't notice him. Okay. Well, caution is out again. Let's get a replay. All right. Greg Jones not going to be suspended here, but T.O. Bain, his teammate, gets into Joseph Clark, spins him out into turn one. Stephen Dillon just runs into this. This looks a lot like the first two crashes we've had. Then Kurt Kozlowski comes plowing into this. Oh, that's where Greg Jones got his damage. He slapped the outside wall pretty hard. There's John Worry sitting fourth in the standings right now, so not having the greatest of days. There's Joseph Bryant. I think he got through that without any damage. But, yeah. Oh, wait, no, never mind. He's not one of the drivers that's finished in the top 10 in both of the first two. So the caution is out for what will likely be the final time in this race. And Richard Johnson, our rookie, is going to lead us back to the green flag. Let's get to probably the one-lap dash. Stephen Dillon and Kurt Kozlowski have now retired from this race, leaving 38 cars left for this one-lap dash here at Auto Club Speedway. Richard Johnson is going to restart as your leader, followed by Zach Buchanan second. Julie Stewart's in the third spot. Fourth is Garrett Jones. Fifth is Drew Austin. Restarting sixth is Kyle Perry. Seventh, Dion Petty. Eighth, Jack Richards. Ninth, Jordan Balkin. And 10th, Joshua Balkin. So the Balkin boys restart 9th and 10th. Max Skinner in 11th. Matthew McMurray 12th. Seth Cole 13th. Chris Summers 14th. And CJ Sanders in the 15th spot. So, yeah, let's get you back to the front, where we are getting prepared for a great finish. Everybody that showed up here at Auto Club got their money's worth, because we're getting set to turn these cars loose for one lap. Give it all you got, because here we go. Coming out of turn number 4, Richard Johnson, trying to become the first time winner in the first 3 races. Zach Buchanan trying to score, I believe, what would be his 5th win of his career and tie him second all-time on the win list. Third is Julie Stewart. She's not going to give up easy on this either. She's 35th in points. Green flag waves for the final time. White flag is also in the air. We're back underway at Auto Club. Heading off into turn 1. Nobody's going to make their move until 3 and 4. At least that's my best guess. Never mind. Here comes the first move to the inside. Zach Buchanan's going to go for it all. To the backstretch they go. Julie Stewart is going to wait to make her move in turn 3. Zach Buchanan leads him into the final 2 corners at Auto Club. Up the track he goes. Here comes Julie Stewart on the inside. Julie Stewart makes a bold move to the bottom of the track. It's going to be side by side coming out of turn number 4. Drag race coming to the line. Zach Buchanan scores his 5th win of his legendary career in the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series. Zach Buchanan is just, I'd say he's the best driver that has not won a championship yet. He's done so well in these last 2 seasons, and he came into this race second in points. He has just been amazing this year, and this keeps his streak alive of, in the first 3 races, he's finished 8th or better. It's pretty amazing that his worst finish is 8th, so that's absolutely incredible. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, second was Julie Stewart. Okay, I thought I saw the 19 up there. Yeah, that's Jack Richards. He finished very well as up there. So Zach Buchanan wins, followed by Julie Stewart second, Garrett Jones third, Drew Austin in the 4th spot, And Richard Johnson, a little bit of a surprise to see him finish in the 5th spot after leading us to the green with 1 to go. 6th, Jack Richards. 7th, Dion Petty, which is probably going to get him 2nd in points. 8th is Kyle Perry. 9th, Jordan Balkin. And 10th is Max Skinner. So that's going to end the streak. The first 2 races, 2 first-time winners. But now Zach Buchanan has joined the elite group of winning 5 races. Only a few others have done that. Those include Ziggy Bain and Stephen Dillon, and John Dillon have all won at least 5 races. John has won 6. So now Zach Buchanan just 1 win away from being tied for the winningest driver in the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series. So there's 1st through 28th. A few notables. Let's try to find some here. Julie Stewart, let's start with her. She's 35th in points coming into this event. She finishes very close to winning this race, actually. She was within 400ths of winning this race. Let's see. Dion Petty, last week's winner, finishes 7th, having a great start. Garrett Jones, this is the best start he's had in his career. I think he might be a driver that you're going to have to watch out for when it comes to the chase. There's Brandon Bain. He came into this race 41st in the standings. 25th is going to help him, but it's not going to save his season. Considering we're only 3 races in, it's not going to kill you if you're 42nd in points this early. You can easily rebound with all Mitch Speed has to do is pick up 10 points, and he's going to gain 10 spots. So, I mean, that's just how tight the points are throughout the entire really the entire field. In the standing, Cole Freilich. Wow, Kurt Kozlowski, this might put him last in points now. He's had a slow start. 27th coming into this race in the standings, but with this 40th place finish, I think he's probably going to fall to last. Brandon Bain came into this, T.O. Bain came into this race as the point leader. That's not going to stay the same as he finished 38th. Sean Galligan ended up 28th. That is... oh, wait, no, never mind. So, those are your finishing results for today's race here at Auto Club. We hope you enjoyed, and Zach Buchanan is going to win his 5th race of his career. So, let's get a look at the celebration screen for Buchanan.